to actually I screw the thatch onto the roof, which because I normally work on very old buildings, if you start nailing things up, you can damage ceilings and things, you know. Which is why we tend to screw things on these days. It's a matter of putting up a bundle, temporarily fixing it in place, and then splitting it, and then you have to blend it into the previous one that you put out. And then with your hand you can roughly dress it into place. Ensure your thickness stays the same, and you're also following the pitch of the roof. Making sure there's no holes or any straggly bits. Using a legget, you can get it somewhere near where it should be, and then I temporarily fix them just with a bit of straw and some crooks. And then Phil comes behind me and puts on a metal sway, a metal rod about here, and then he finds the rafters and gets the fixing into the rafter with a screw on a piece of wire which holds the rod down, forces the rod down, which secures the straw, and then we take out the temporary fixes. And we just keep going round and round in circles until we reach the top.
They discovered that the roof was possibly thatched because there were no traces of tiles, and there was a potence where there was a pole to support a revolving ladder, and the implication was that there must have been a roof. So no tiles, therefore thatch. Must have been a roof. Well, okay, it wasn't very difficult to conclude that there probably was a thatched roof. And then that's where the project started in earnest, and we tried to grow our own straw, and that was a bit of a failure. And then I went across to North Devon and stayed with a friend, went to the neighbour's farm, and there they were actually with a thrashing machine. They were thrashing this stuff, what you see up there on the roof, ready for me, well, as though ready for me to take away. Anyway, I did deal with the farmer and brought it back in January this year. Okay, the list. First of all then, because the Societe did a dig, an archaeological dig, And Peter Bisson was here. It's great. Well, he has been here. Where is he?
I'm here.
He's there. Well, thank you, Peter, for the help and the sort of historical advice.
I didn't help very much.
And then there was John McCormack from Guernsey helped us, and Warwick Rodwell helped us. All these people gave us support. The historic buildings people at planning gave us support. Not least because I have a nice grant to help me with the construction of this. So very grateful to them. Richard Leswell, the architect. Without Richard, we wouldn't have sort of really got it off the ground, I don't think. And you know, you collated all the various advice from other people and made a plan, and there it is. Thank you. Charles Lacuta, Charles and Brian. You know, Brian made the framework for the roof. Charles gave lots of support, and I don't know quite what you've done, but it's oh yes, quite a lot. Yeah. And then we came to thatching it, and we had to thank Glenn and Phil. Gilly's brother-in-law Phil. Where's Phil? There's Phil. And Glenn. That's right. There. And Glenn, the master thatcher. For which thank you very much. And sorry about the panic at the end, but
that's fine. I'm used to it.
Could have done with it,
goose egg cake. And I haven't got a glass yet, nor have you all got a glass, but when you do, we might have a little pause to toast the future inhabitants of the Colombier.
So tomorrow we'll get the rest of the
We'll
get the rest of the drops.
Yes,
on the
because
wire.
Obviously everything's got to be under the lead at the top.
Yeah, that was it. We had to get that done today.
Yeah, prior to
so we could put the lead round and get the roof put on.
Yes, and then many people have been asking how long the thatch is likely to last.
But it's a very steep pitch on there, so probably, luckily, 30 years.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a project which has taken some time, but it's very satisfying to see it as it will be for hopefully a while to come.
How many years, Vincent, do you reckon?
Well, it's been 5 years since we first started talking about it, but at the beginning it was just a dream, and in a way it's a dream come true, because we went on dreaming about it without really believing it was going to happen until probably the last year. It's really gathered momentum, because once we had the thatch, once we had the means of getting the thatch, and then did a deal with the farmer and brought the thatch over, then I really had to do the rest of it and get the thatchers to complete it, and it's been loads of fun.